How's it going, everybody? We're back with another Marvel Mystic Mayhem video, and today we're going to be exploring the Crimson campaign, which is a roguelike mode. If you're watching this on the Marvel Strike Force channel, this is akin to our Danger Room, but of course the gameplay is completely different, characters are different, the whole game is different. And if you like what you see in this video, make sure you go down into the comment section and follow my new YouTube channel where we'll be exploring everything Marvel Mystic Mayhem. I've been playing it for 2 days straight. I'm hooked. I really like it. Let's break down some of the rewards and UI things we could use here to prepare ourselves for our Crimson campaign. This right here is basically your milestone rewards. You're going to be getting these, I guess, once a week. It looks like the Crimson campaign, you look right beside me over here, is going to be alternating with the game of Khonshu. I think every 14 days is what I would expect this to be like. All right, so this is going to be your milestone rewards. If you do difficulty 1 twice, you ace this. So is there a reason to do difficulty 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yes, there absolutely is, because you get rewards for beating higher difficulties. I actually can't beat difficulty 3, but every time I finish a new wave in difficulty 3, I actually get a little bit of rewards, which is really fun. There is a store for our Crimson campaign. We're able to use our resources to buy cool stuff. I already did buy some unstable molecules. Now I'm not sure. So this was an artifact. I don't have much artifacts. I don't know enough about the game yet. So don't take this as a sign that this is something you should do. It's just what I got. I felt like, okay, let's give it a shot. And I've been enjoying the damage that thing gives me anyway. All right, one of the things we can do to prepare ourselves for the Crimson campaign is we can see all the different gameplay mods that are available for the difficulty we have highlighted. So we can also see the ones that are not available but are available on different difficulties. This goes by World of Warcraft rules. I don't know what every game has adopted that. Blue is low tier, purple is medium tier, and orange is highest tier. Let's go ahead and let's jump into combat. We're going to do difficulty 2. And oh, and by the way, there's a boss at the end. So it's a big Juggernaut. It's a big Hulk. It's probably going to be a Scarlet Witch with different different ads around her that are going to probably throw lightning, or not lightning, but mystic bolts at us and everything like that. So be prepared for that final boss. I'm going to go in here. Let's grab Moon Knight. Let's grab my Iron Man so you can see how awesome Iron Man is. And I kind of want to grab... You know what? Let's grab Sentry. No, let's grab... I didn't level my Juggernaut. Hold on. I got to level Juggernaut afterwards. We'll go in here with Sentry. That should be fun. All right, here we go. Let's see. Rev Up. I love Rev Up. So you can read what they do. Just like any other roguelike, we're going to be getting combat mods right off the bat so that we can play with. All right? I like Rev Up. All allies attack speed increased by 10%. When heroes perform a combined total of 40 basic attacks during this campaign, attack speed increases by 10% up to 150%. So we get to the point where our attack speed is like a machine gun. Now this is the blue mod, but it's one of my favorites. And it's actually one that I think is necessary for some of the final bosses. Here, let's take out those range characters. They do a little bit more damage. And I got to make sure my Moon Knight keeps my Sentry alive. Alright, Sentry does do a little bit of a shield when he dashes, so let's get that going. Here, we can hit these 3. No, we can't, eh? Alright, let's just hit these 2 in the back. Good stuff. Moon Knight will have a heal that we'll end this on. There we go. And in between these missions, our cooldowns will maintain. Not your in-game stuff. So Iron Man has a passive where after we've used either 3 of his own abilities or his allies have used 3 costing abilities, he'll do like a supercharged attack. That won't stick, but our energy will stay, like the numerical energy, and so will our ultimate availability. That will stay as well. Charge attack. Heroes recover 1 mana after every... Okay, we just got the thing that's going to give us extra attack speed, so now we're going to get extra mana. Love it. Let's go ahead and for that. And here we go. We get some now Sidorak's approval. This is our Crimson campaign resource. We're going to stack up on this. It's going to give us different options. There's going to be a store for some of them. It's going to give us different sort of interactions with this sort of decision-making process. So there's obviously, in this version, there's a low risk, low reward, medium risk, medium reward, high risk, high reward. I've done this one every single time, and every single time I've gotten less than the minimum from the low risk. This will be the last time I try it, okay? I will see if this is going to give me more than 45. If not, I will never do this again. I will never do it again. I got less than half of what the lowest reward is. And that has happened every single time. I've gotten less than 20 every single time I've tried that one, okay? The numbers are super skewed. We ain't messing with that again. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and let's use our Iron Man ultimate because I actually fear some of these enemies. Yeah, there we go. We got 5. He's a legendary character. He's going to just wipe the floor. That's exactly what I pay him for. Psych, he's a billionaire. He does it for free. All right, we'll save some of our other ultimates here. Just to make sure we get the kills fast. Good stuff. And we got Moon Knight reaching up for his ult. So I just did one combat mission. This is the next combat mission. I'll have another round of decision makings. And there's going to be 9 of those. Oh, here we go. Ultimate charge. Oh, yes. I don't have to save any ultimates anymore. So basically, this is the purple one. Ultimate charge. Anytime a new combat starts, my ultimate is ready to go. After each base attack, heroes gain 10 attack during the current combat. We have awesome stuff right now because we're getting... I can't afford it. Oh, I should have taken the safe route. Maybe I could have afforded it. Oh, no. Okay. Damn, that would have been nice. Oh, that would have been nice. Okay, I'm just going to not get anything then. I'm just going to save my Sidorak approval for the next store. That'll pop up, I think, near the end of the mode here. All right, what do we got going here? Is this a mini-boss? This kind of looks like a mini-boss. Just drop the ult. Yeah, Iron Man, that's what I'm talking about. It is a mini-boss, you can tell by the Octopus Mind Spawn up here. There we go. Let's do one of these. Oh, let's get our Void out. So Sentry, he will eventually start pulling the Void. I actually did this completely improperly. I'm supposed to wait till he has 5 of his purple bars. And then when you do an attack with him, he gets like Void stacks. And when he gets enough Void stacks, he actually then gets this like empowered ult that does more damage. It's a really cool kit. Sentry is amazing in this game. I really hope Marvel Strike Force can stick the landing on Sentry too. But I will say, it'll be hard for Marvel Strike Force to stick the landing on him because they're going to go with the yellow costume for sure. This red costume on Sentry, it goes hard. It goes really hard in my opinion. Alright, there we go. You can see his Void stacks right here. He's up to 4 now. Oh, we're stunned, unfortunately. Let's buff up. Let's do our Void attack. Here we go. Watch the amount of damage it does now. Ooh, 900, and that's an element that he's not strong against, which is great. I completely whiffed that. That was my bad. All right, I'm dumb. Heal up. How much time do I got? 50 seconds left. We got him below. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. Buff up. Drop bombs on him, Iron Man. Boom, boom. 2400. Not mad at that. We're already at 5 stacks of Void. That is the maximum. 2000 hit there. We like that. I should probably get my Iron Man away from this guy so Iron Man is not eating all these stuns. Here we go. Big hit. Big hit. Here it comes. Yeah. 1000. Again, against an element he's not the greatest against. I actually think we're probably set that we can put it into autoplay now. Autoplay is going to play it really stupid. It's not going to get Iron Man in range of the Moon Knight buffs. It's not going to kind of stack up Sentry properly. It's going to be like RNG when he does his thing, but it should still be okay. Every 5 seconds, each surviving hero applies 1 stack of vulnerable and burning to a random enemy. I love this. Heroes gain 20% ultimate energy. We don't need that. Let's do the flaming rain here. Vulnerable makes enemies take increased damage. There we go. Ice Sidorak 189. What's our next little minigame? I can heal my heroes, revive a fallen hero, or get a random favor. Favor is the mods. We're just going to do that. Back for revenge. All right, 4 out of 9. We got 5 more to go. Let's go ahead, because this is going to be the gameplay. You see the flow of it. Let's get over to that boss node, and then we'll we'll wrap up this video. All right, so I just finished the last combat. I had a doppelganger mini-boss I had to fight. My Sentry died. I ended up making a bargain with Sidorak to bring him back, and then we're about to fight the boss. Let's do our last little decision-making phase here. Let's see how it goes. When a hero loses a shield, I don't really have shields. When defeating an enemy hero, we don't have that. Heroes deal 50% more damage. Okay, I don't really know if I have any debuffs either, but I guess that's the only one that makes somewhat sense. I got 800 as a Sidorak, so we're going to get to do a store. Every 5 basic attacks, we heal, I guess. All allies take 1% of their current HP as damage and deal 100% of their attack to all enemies. That's kind of cool, I guess. When defeating an enemy, heroes apply. We're not going to defeat enemies. Each heal, we're not going to really heal much here either. When an ally enters, we're not going to die. All right, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. We still have a buttload more. I mean, we'll just do the heal, I guess. We're up to 600. I guess we can just buy them all. We're not going to die. We're not going to defeat enemies either, but we're going to enter. We'll see if that does anything. All right, so let's go face our last boss. I'm on autoplay now. I think I've done enough to get my team ready that I should be able to autoplay this. All right, here we go, autoplay. And this is what's been happening. The mods, the favors is what they call them, do seem to be a little heavy-handed which is the same as Marvel Strike Force right now. It's a little bit too easy this time around. The mods were a little bit much. I'm not saying I don't like that. I'm just saying the final boss should be a little bit more if the mods are going to be that much, in my opinion. Though my sentry did get killed by the doppelganger, so. Alright, here we go. Attack speed up. You know what? I want to get my Iron Man in range there, so he's getting that buff. Let me turn it off for a second. Alright, let's dash in range. There we go. And now we turn it back on auto. Autoplay does not do a really good job. I'll tell you that much. Iron Man just did 21,000 damage. That's how good my mods are right now. Nice. Moon Knight special just hit for 8,000. We love that. Attack speed on everybody. Oh, he's melting. He's getting melted now. 16,000 Iron Man special. Yeah, buddy. And that's Danger Room in a nutshell. So we go through the build phase, we pick our characters, we get the synergies, we get whatever mods along the way, we make the decisions with Sidorak along the way, we fight the final boss, we get great rewards, and this is a great game mode. I'm actually really impressed with the developers and how much they have on, let's be funny, let's call it on spawn of this game. I've been having a lot of fun. There's a lot to do. There seemingly is going to be a lot more to do in the future. Obviously, so many characters that they could add. I'm really pumped. If you want to give Marvel Mystic a shot, or if you want to follow the journey through Marvel Mystic Mayhem, make sure you leave a like, follow this channel, subscribe to it, I guess. Ring that notification bell, and if you're on the Marvel Strike Force channel, head on down to the comment sections where I'll put a link to my new channel. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you are playing Marvel Mystic Mayhem, I hope you're having so much fun. Let me know about any sort of interesting comps you're using in the story mode, in Battle Bonanza, in the Norn, the Rune Raids, all the different game modes. Let me know in the comment section below, because I'm going to be trying a bunch of things. And I want to nail down a good sort of tier list that we can all go by. But for now, stay happy, stay healthy, have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.